What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Passing the Torch. It's your boy Samuel Eugene, alongside my man Barbaros Arslan. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man.
Yeah, of course.
We talking a little fantasy football today, man. It's like ever since this whole COVID shit started, all we had to do is think fantasy, have fantasy.
Yeah,
have hopes
man.
and
Early
dreams.
early picks, fantasy, what ifs. It's pretty crazy, but
You're looking
I'm
at
really,
the guru of fantasy football right here.
I don't take full responsibility or full claim of that because I got put on by my cousin, a couple years back, and just go golf and shoot the shit, get a little, you know what I'm saying,
Little fucked
slush
up.
puppy,
Little
you know what I'm
slush
saying.
puppy.
And just have some fun. It's always I love the fantasy draft and fantasy football
It's
because
all bragging rights.
stay
It's all
stay
bragging
connected
rights.
with your buddies and shit, and maybe link up.
Kind
gives
of
you
bullshit though. Just
Sometimes.
kind of bullshit. We can take.
Maybe.
Damn, you remember last year, man? I think we were about 2-2 against each other. Or what was it? How many games we played against each other in the 4-man league?
I think we versed each other 3 times.
We
You
were-
got me twice. You got me
the
twice
top
out
two.
of the
We were
3.
the top 2 teams in our league, and we were
Yeah.
just shitting on everybody, man. And then in the semifinals or whatever, we're about to face each other in the finals. And this fucking, you know who I'm talking about, this fucking guy, he ends up beating me. I don't understand how he beat me because I smashed him week 1. It's because, they add up the points.
The
I
points,
don't like
it's
that.
2,
I don't like
yeah.
that bullshit, man.
Maybe.
We're going to hit up ESPN and
Maybe.
get that taken care of, man.
Man, if before we even get fully into this, if
Tell 'em what we
maybe
got planned, Bob. Tell 'em what
starting
we got planned.
a fantasy football draft with
For
our
anyone on the YouTube?
subscribers and viewers, yeah, we'll start a Passing the Torch league through ESPN Fantasy
But
app.
they gotta subscribe. Gotta
Yeah.
subscribe to
Go
get
ahead,
on the,
like,
to
subscribe,
get
drop
on
a
the,
comment, let us know. We'll stay, up to date, and we'll check out for that. And
Let's get this fantasy
let's
football
get that
shit
going because
poppin'.
we can get up to 10. So maybe
Yeah.
if a lot of people like it and really like that idea and want to get on it, maybe we could do multiple leagues and maybe do a giveaway.
couple leagues.
If somebody comes away with the winner, do a couple of giveaways or something.
I was
don't
thinking
know.
about playing for money, but I'm gonna take
Nah,
their
no
money.
Nah. But we're definitely gonna explore some options. But yeah, we're gonna get into our fantasy picks.
Let's
Who
get right
we
into
can get
it.
to today. We'll also be addressing some possible sleepers. But yeah,
It's hard to tell with the sleepers though, because can you really pick a sleeper before the season?
I feel like
Get started?
I feel like yes and no because I go based off last year. Guys that aren't really big producers, but they came up. On when I
have
had
guys
somebody.
that I'm projecting to think have big seasons, but
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. But yeah, man. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So I mean, I don't think this is gonna be too much of a surprise to a lot of fantasy football players who are big into it. I'm taking Mahomes as my quarterback.
number 1 overall pick.
Number 1 overall pick. I'm taking Mahomes. Yeah.
I feel like don't you average a lot more points with running backs though? You feel me?
You do. I mean, and I'm going to get to that too, but second overall, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Saquon Barkley, of course. I got to stick with my Giants. The guy's an absolute monster. He puts up numbers. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's hard to take down. He's a great fantasy asset.
I'm not going to go as far as Max Kellerman and say he's the best prototypical running back of all time. Or
I wouldn't say of all time, but I would say right now out of all the running backs in the league, he's definitely top 3 with Ezekiel and McCaffrey. I definitely feel those are the 3 big guys that people look at when you're talking about production.
What you mean, big, like just top running backs in the league?
Well, not even just top in general, but more for fantasy. That's what I'm getting at. Guys that are going to produce a lot of points. I mean, those are the 3 first running backs that I think of when I come to mind, just for me personally. But yeah, I had picked like Nick Chubb. He's a backup. He's my second running back. I got Michael Thomas for a wide receiver. I got Stephon Diggs. A lot of people are kind of going to be like,
Stephon Diggs, man, that's kind
whoa,
of
what's going on with this one? But I picked Mark Andrews too, tight end for the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like he's going to have a nice bigger year. Him and Lamar Jackson
likes
built
to get
up.
to his tight ends.
He does. So Definitely feel like he's
Tight
gonna
ends
have
are
a
a
nice
safety
year.
blanket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard. You get a linebacker on them.
Well, they're a big body
slow.
too. The red zone targets,
Right.
great red zone targets, and if you get a mismatch on a linebacker
That's
or
why
a
when
safety, let's go. But
Real quick, just to interject, my bad. You prefer who you prefer at your flex? You prefer a tight end or you prefer like a wide receiver?
honestly,
running back?
I prefer either a running back or wide receiver, and I was just gonna get to that. I picked Alvin Kamara as my flex.
Oh man,
Cat is gonna ball.
I had Alvin Kamara on my team last year, and he really let me down. The year before, when Mark Ingram was
that
with
was his
them,
like breakout year.
that was his fucking breakout year, bro.
yeah,
His rookie
for
year,
sure.
man was on fire. But
For
I
sure.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. I had him last year, and he kind of underperformed a little bit for
Yeah.
me. He's
gonna bounce
projected to
back.
do well this year.
Think of it. I mean,
He's
Drew
highly
Brees is
projected,
coming
but-
back. You know, they're not gonna really rely on Drew Brees to sling it. 30, 40 times a game.
Says who?
I mean,
Says who?
I'm just saying they're if they're smart, bro, to get good to
How is
full
but,
solid years.
So what
out
you're
of
saying it's
him.
not smart to trust Drew Brees with the ball in his
No,
hand?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
I still think of Drew Brees as an elite quarterback.
I'm not saying he's not. I agree too. I would definitely put him in my current top, 8, top 10.
Whoa.
Top 5,
whoa,
maybe.
whoa.
I don't know. Top 5, maybe. I don't know. But I'm talking about current. That's another discussion.
Name 7 quarterbacks better than Drew Brees. My bad.
Nah,
we
that's
getting
another-
off
yeah,
topic.
we're getting off
getting off
topic. That's
topic.
But going back to this, man, for my
gonna talk about this
defense
later.
and my special teams, I picked the Bills. And my kicker is, Butker for the Chiefs, of course. He's made some solid fucking clutch kicks.
I do like the defensive and special teams pick with the Bills.
Yeah. Oh, look out! Hey, the Bills. Hey, with that, that's why I picked Stephon Diggs too. Going back to that, and I'm gonna give you the rest of the floor. But, dude, I feel like Josh Allen, like that was what he needed. He needed a weapon like Stephon Diggs, and I feel like, dude, you pair him with Josh Allen, man. I feel like, dude, they're gonna have a pretty good year together.
I feel like next year the 2 receivers that are gonna have the most pressure to perform on them, no cap, is gonna be Stephon Diggs and Odell Beckham.
Odell, yeah, I think,
OBJ,
yeah.
man, because Odell definitely underperformed last year. Now I know he said he was hurt, and if he says he's hurt, I believe him.
Yeah.
But Odell and Stephon Diggs, he forced his way out of Minnesota pretty much.
Yeah, he did. He didn't
kind
wanna
of
be
left
in
on a
there
sour
anymore.
note. We're not there. Who are we to judge? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I
So-
just think when you do something like that, it's just going to be a lot of pressure. You know what I
is,
mean?
it
People
is.
are going to want to. I don't want to see them fail, but people are going to want to see them fail.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly. And yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of interested in who you got.
Well,
I
in a
wanna
perfect
see.
world. In a perfect world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, far from perfect.
Our lists are definitely not going to go like this. We're definitely going to miss out on some of these guys. But just in a
Definitely.
perfect world where I
Yeah.
can draft my fantasy
Today,
team.
we're talking about if we could do it today.
My
then
number
for
one
sure.
quarterback is Lamar Jackson. Had him on my team last year.
Solid fucking
Averaged
guy.
30 points for me last year. Absolute fucking animal. Hashtag new era 8, baby. You know what I'm saying? And then number 2, my man Christian McCaffrey. I think with his versatility, he gets you rushing yards.
Yeah,
he gets
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Passing.
He's a great running back out of the backfield.
Ultimate red zone threat.
Yeah.
Gotta have C-Mac there. And then this is another pickup I had last year that absolutely dominated. This turned out to be a sleeper pick for me this year. That's what I'm saying. This was a sleeper pick last year, but I don't consider him a sleeper pick this year. Derrick Henry. God damn, he was a fucking animal last year.
Yeah, he
racked up
was.
like 25 points a game
Yeah,
plus for me.
Yeah, and they just paid him too. He just got his chicken, so he has just more incentives to ball out.
Nah, Derrick Henry's a beast, man.
Yeah.
And then for my number 1 wide receiver, I decided to go with DeAndre Hopkins.
Woo!
Look,
And I like that one. I like that one.
I was hesitant. I
like
was
that.
hesitant. You know what I mean? I don't
He's
know.
coming into a new system,
New
but you know what?
system,
He's got
second-year
Kyler Murray,
quarterback.
solid fucking young
Just
quarterback.
to expose one of my sleeper picks. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Kyler Murray is one of my sleeper picks.
Oh,
I think I might. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
I think D Hop is gonna come out hungry. He's gonna come out pissed off. He's gonna have a great year. And number 2, I got Julio. Now I had Julio last year and kind of underperformed for me a little bit, but I still think he's the best receiver in the game. Easy pick, Julio.
Wow. Yeah.
Tight end, Travis Kelce. You got to fight for your right
Easy,
to Lombardi. Best
Yeah,
tight end in the
yeah.
game. Easy pick. And then for my flex, me personally, I like to go with tight ends because I think I think tight ends make a better flex player for you because tight ends are more of a threat in the red zone and getting those
No,
touchdown
for sure.
points, and you
I
know what
see
I'm
that.
saying?
I see how you could
Yeah,
argue
I
that
think I
point.
think it's
Yeah.
easier to get the ball to your tight ends in the red zone, so it's easier for them to score touchdowns. Not easier, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, they're big targets.
So for my flex, I went with Zach Ertz. Think Philly's gonna have a big year in general. I hate to say it, puts a bad taste in my mouth. Fuck them, but yeah,
Fuck 'em.
yeah. Defense, 49ers, man. Not as
Oh,
strong.
hey man,
That Bosa
Bosa.
boy,
Woo!
that Bosa boy signed up, and their whole defense. To be honest, Richard Sherman, I think is still a lockdown corner. I know he had a rough game in the Super Bowl. That's still my
Yeah,
man's. That's still my man's, bro.
yeah.
And then kicker. Every year I go with Justin Tucker for as long as I can remember.
Fucking,
if he's there,
I call
if he's
him
there,
Justin Fucker. He will destroy your
the
game
man is
plan.
automatic.
Oh my
he
god,
is automatic, man.
hit it
So
from
every
like
year I
what
go-
62. Jeez.
The man's automatic. He's a beast. But you want to lead off with what you think about some? I mean, that's in a perfect world. I mean, I can't imagine drafting that team.
Yeah, no, for real.
I got some other people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
go
you
ahead,
got?
go ahead.
No, go
All
ahead.
right, well, just a couple sleeper picks, man. I think Kyler Murray gonna have a big year. Real talk.
Yeah.
I think he's learning, and a lot of people was hating on Cliff Kingsbury, and you know maybe it wasn't right how he got his job. Maybe he did skip the line a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's here now, and I think he is making the best out of his situation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when I'm looking at like the top overall players available, dude, Aaron Rodgers is like not where you would think he'd be. You
Yeah,
feel me?
but
So is Aaron? I'm not calling Aaron Rodgers a sleeper pick,
No.
but is he's being
I
slept on this season?
Bro,
I think a
I
little
have
bit.
I have
think
him.
He's being slept on a
I
little
have
bit this
yeah,
season.
I have him on my list because you know what? With all the noise that's going on down there in Green Bay and the Packers,
Bay and the
Packers, I think that I think we see Aaron Rodgers come out like how he was that year, bro, when they went to the Super Bowl.
Devontae Adams is gonna be healthy.
Dude, Devontae Adams, he also didn't
Sleeper
perform.
pick for
He
me.
didn't.
Sleeper
He didn't
pick for
perform
me.
up to his standards and what we all thought.
We know
too,
how he can play
as
though.
well. So, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're kind of running out of time right now. We're gonna go ahead and run
Wrapping
this
it
over
up.
to another video. Join us for the part 2. Like, subscribe. You know, we really appreciate you guys and give us your